As a general rule, I like challenging forms of fishing, but sometimes you just want to be a mercenary and catch delicious tasting fish the easiest way possible using dead shrimp. That's the goal today. Let's see what happens. All right, I'm rigged up with double drop shot rigs. The goal today is to catch freshwater catfish. Never really done this before, but I think it should work. Got a super swift incoming tide. I'm set up over about a 12-foot deep hole in a sharp bend in a bayou. This is the type of area I like to target speckled trout in the spring. Seems like the same type of areas that freshwater cats should be hanging, but what do I know? All kinds of bait over here. That's where my next cast will be. Oh, there's a fish. There we go. Oh, missed him. Well, good sign. I was setting up another rod and this one definitely got hit. Let's try that again. I'm using 1/0 kale hooks. In hindsight, I probably should have gotten circle hooks so these fish would have hooked themselves. Kale hook, you really have to set the hook. Oh, there's one. There's one. Is that our cat? Let's see. It kind of feels catty. Yes. Well, unfortunately, our first cat is not the kind we want. Not a freshwater cat. So we'll let him swim again. That's an ominous beginning. I'm fishing the marshes all around Point Lahash, down in Plaquemines Parish. This area has tremendous freshwater influence from Mardi Gras Pass, which is a cut in the Mississippi River levee. So as a general rule, it's got more freshwater cats than saltwater, but that was the saltwater. And for whatever reason, freshwater cats just taste a whole lot better than saltwater cats, particularly hardheads. Gaff tops are actually pretty good to eat. Still prefer freshwater cats though. Oh, there's one. Whoa. All right, let's be a freshwater cat this time. Oh, stingray, even better. Oh goodness, what a beginning. That's a fish I don't ever deal with because I don't ever fish bait. All right, we're gonna let that guy expire so he doesn't sting us. Got another rod rigged up. Let's see if we get another bite. Oh, there's something. Another trash fish, let's see. Croaker! We are catching a variety pack today. Beautiful croaker. Actually, he's a keeper. I am keeping fish today because I'm hoping to catch some freshwater cats, which are obviously delicious to eat. So I think I'm gonna keep him. Why not? Croakers are delicious, very good to eat. All right, we're 0 for 3 on the freshwater cats. But I guess the positive is we're getting lots of action. But I will not stick around at this spot too much longer if we can't find a freshwater cat. Oh, what do we have here? If it's another stingray, we're leaving. All right, there we go. That's the target species. There we go. Freshwater cat, that's what we wanted. What's up, buddy? All right, a good sized freshwater cat. This dude will be really, really good to eat. Let's see if we can catch some more. There's a steep drop off right here, so I'm not throwing far behind the boat at all. It's 15 feet of water just right there. Maybe 10 feet at most behind the boat. Not even that. There's one. Don't know what, no idea, not big, definitely not big. Second croaker of the day, also a keeper. Be a tasty couple fillets. So the water here is absolutely gorgeous. Uh-oh, got a fish. Got something nice. I'm betting this is not a freshwater cat. I'm betting saltwater cat, and a pretty big one. Might be a double. Yes, it's a double. Oh goodness. It's not a good double. It's a saltwater cat and a stingray. Oh my goodness. The double whammy. That's a big stingray. I got flip-flops on. Oh, there it goes, it broke. See ya. Well, nothing I can do about that now. I think we're gonna call this spot. Go try something else. All right, stop number 2. Super deep here, 15 feet in the middle. Got some mixing water right here. It's obviously some type of ledge. Actually, when I was coming in, I passed 17 feet of water, so definitely a deeper spot. See if that translates into some freshwater cats. Try the other side of the bayou. Getting attacked by croakers. All right, spot number 2, I think is a bust. The tide's just moving way too hard here. Let's go see if we can find something else. All right, stop number 3. Got some pilings right here. Water coming through here, which I'm thinking may be a falling tide, but I'm not positive. If it's a fall, we're right at the end of the fall. Water here is 7.5 feet deep, so definitely shallower. There's something. Doesn't feel big, feels croaker-esque. Nope, freshwater cat, there we go. Target species, not a big one, not as big as the last, but big enough. Obviously gotta be super careful with cats when you're taking them off. You have those sharp spines that are barbed. Don't wanna get those in your skin at all. Then you see he's not giant, but you'll get 2 nice fillets off of this guy. And trust me, everybody will wanna eat those. Oh, I got smoked. I missed him.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Siri doesn't understand. Probably lost my bait because that was a hard hit. Not sure why I missed him. I'm betting I lost my bait. I sure did. All right, let's see if we can figure out what that was. There's one. There's one. I don't know, he feels big. He feels big. If he's a fresh cat, he's a good one. Oh, it's a double. It's a double. At least 1 fresh cat, 2 fresh cats. All right, there we go. Nice. Doubling up. Oh, there we go. There we go. That didn't take long. Freshwater cat, not the biggest. Keeper though. We eating good tonight? This is just awesome. Love it when a plan comes together. Wasn't sure if this would work. Just fishing the type of stuff I would fish for speckled trout in the spring. Deep ledges. I'm convinced now this water's falling. At my first stop, I thought it was rising. I just didn't know which way it was supposed to be going, but I think now it's falling. Should be at the end of the fall. But I don't know if that makes a difference for catfish or not. They bite better in a fall or a rise, I really don't know. It probably doesn't matter, as long as it's moving. Oh, there he is. Ooh, come on, big boy. Man, you're not that big. You sure fought like you were, though. I mean, that's borderline, right? Some people would say don't keep that, but I'm gonna keep it because he's gonna be good to eat, that's for sure. I'm not out here for pride, I'm out here for dinner. It's catfish after all. Just awesome, so much fun. Way more fun than I expected. I mean, I expected it to be fun, but I was really just coming out here to catch some food, catch some dinner. Now I wonder if these things are kind of like specks where if you keep them going, they stay excited. I would think they are. So if that's the case, you're probably a lot better off having more people on the boat. Definitely a great thing to take kids to do. Although if I took kids, I would definitely use 1/0 circle hooks rather than these cales. I kind of wish that I'd gone that route. I don't have any on the boat or I'd switch them out. Of course, if you fish a circle hook, you got to remember you can't set the hook. Just let the fish hook itself. And that's why it's better for kids, obviously, because sometimes they don't know when to set the hook, what's a fish, what's not a fish, how to set the hook. Oh, one other thing I need to tell you, don't use store-bought shrimp. It's treated with chemicals that fish will not bite. You gotta use fresh shrimp, got to. It can be frozen as long as you froze it and you know it's not covered in chemicals. But the stuff you buy at your local grocery store, and at a lot of seafood markets actually, is treated with a chemical whose name I cannot pronounce. I'll look it up and include it in the video. It makes it maintain its color and look a lot prettier, smell better, but it's no good, no bueno. Yeah, if you go a few minutes without a bite, it's because you've been robbed. Oh, I missed him. He hit, I mean, there's gotta be a million of those things down there. He hit before I even engaged the reel. I bet I'm cleaned out again. Oh, missed another one. All right, I was just changing a camera battery and the tide instantly quit. I've never seen a tide quit that quickly. Just crazy. My boat's now starting to kind of shift around because the wind's blowing this way, and now the tide's not pushing us. So our bite may cease for a little while, but hopefully it'll turn back on once that tide switches and starts rolling in. Oh, shite. Oh, there he is. There he is. Yep, target species, love it. I mean, this is as idiot fishing as it gets, but it is a blast. And this is definitely an untapped resource in the marshes of South Louisiana. Not many people target these cats. That may change after this video, but these things are super plentiful, just millions of them. You got, oh shoot, you got plenty of time to come catch them. And I'd be lying if I told you I knew when the best season is. I don't know. Is it winter? Is it summer? I don't know. Don't have a clue. It's summer right now, and they're biting, so. Oh, there he is. On the top hook, that's good. They're all really rubber stamps. There he is. It's just automatic now. It's just automatic. I'm pretty much dropping straight behind the boat, just straight down. All right, let's see how this goes. Throw it 3 feet behind the boat, let it fall to the bottom, which is, well, it's 11 feet down here. Engage the reel, and there he is. Maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Oh, uh-oh, that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. That's a sign that the tide's messing us up. It's still barely trickling out, but obviously not enough. The big ones, or bigger ones, should turn back on once that tide switches. And I'll keep a small catfish, but I'm not keeping that one. I do have some standards. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he's big enough. I'll keep him. Why not? I don't know. I changed my mind. He's too little. We'll let him swim again. All that is definitely because of that tide dying. 100%. It happens with speckled trout, redfish, bass, everything. A good bite turns to small fish before it dies. Oh, there we go. You feel little too. Yep, look at that. Just consistently little fish. Oh. That's a keeper. I'm gonna keep him. On the small side, but probably worth keeping. Notice the boat's completely swinging around. Oh, man, cleaned out. All right, good opportunity to move the boat. I'm gonna go just to the other side here, try and fish the same water, but you gotta fish against that current. Otherwise your rig comes towards you. You want it kind of going away from you so you can hold that line taut. You see that ledge, 12.5 feet, 13 feet, 14 feet, 15 feet, 16 feet. Well, there we go. That tells us a lot. That tells us a lot. Now, that could definitely be the end of our bite, at least right here, because we changed the angle. And not only that, the fish more than likely won't be set up in the same exact spot with the rising tide. Only one way to find out, though. Some ominous looking clouds in that direction. That's not a good sign. Our tide is, I think it's barely trickling out, if anything, but it's mostly just quit. Once it starts rising, I think we'll figure out some fish again. It's gonna take probably a few drops, a few casts to see how they changed their pattern with the change in tide. But there's a bunch here, that's for sure. Oh, there we go. That feels like a better one. That feels like a better fish for sure. It might be a double. No, it's just a good one. Just a really good one. All right. Definitely a sign that tide might be starting to fall. Excuse me, starting to rise. Definitely the biggest one we've caught in this spot. Oh, there we go. Doesn't feel as big as the last one. Nope. Oh, there we go. I gotta tell you, you're crazy if you don't come do this. No, this is not a big fish. He's going back. But this is only our third stop, and we already found every cast action. How many more spots like this exist? I'm sure many. Uh-oh, first snag. Uh-oh, let's go see if we can get it. Oh, goodness, that sucks. Lost it all. Well, salvaged one hook. All right, so that break off gives me the opportunity to show you how I'm tying this rig. All you need is about 1 arm's length of 20-pound mono. I got soft steel mono here, 5-6 feet. Got a 3/4 ounce drop sinker and 2 1/0 Kail hooks. Now, as I mentioned, you might want to go with 1/0 circle hooks. Kind of wish I had at this point, but it doesn't matter. All right, so all you do, tie the sinker to the bottom. I'll tie it using a Palomar knot. Just tie that to one end of the line. I'll cut off my tag in a moment. Then go about, I don't know, maybe 6 or 8 inches up. Make a loop with the line and tie that in an overhand knot, leaving the loop. About like that. Do that maybe 6 or 8 inches above the other one. Same exact thing. And then go to the very top and do the same thing. Double it over itself and tie an overhand knot, leaving the loop. About like yay. Okay, so then you come to your middle loops, not your top one, obviously not your sinker. Pinch the line at the end of the loop so it'll fit through the hook eye, and just thread it through the hook. These hook eyes are actually really small, so it's tough to get this line through it. I had trouble when I was tying them yesterday. There we go. Once you get it through, just pass your hook through the loop and cinch it down. That's it. Do that to the other one. All right, that's it. That's our double drop shot rig. All we got to do now is tie that top loop to our main line and then cut off our tags. That's it. All right, hopefully we can avoid that snag. It was solid. Oh, dude, it didn't even hit the bottom. That didn't take long. Feels like a good fish. Now, just like all the others, I'm not sure I was even on the bottom. Oh no, I got the snag again. Well, that's no good. I'm gonna have to change my angle. That sucks, because it's solid. All right, I've changed my angle, so let's see if we can avoid that snag and still catch fish. Well, that didn't take long. That did not take long. All right, a good one. A decent one. Let's say a decent one. Better than some, not as good as others. So because this tide's going into this cut like this now, I'm actually fishing against the current still, even though I changed my position. Oh, goodness. Feels like a good one. Nope, just like every other one. He just ate his Wheaties. Well, I'm glad to see the fish didn't change their location or their aggressiveness with the changing of that tide. It's just automatic. Uh-oh. Super black that way. I gotta check the radar. This trip might be winding down. I mean, my goodness. It barely hit the bottom. Another little one. All right, feels like he might be a little nicer. A little more nicer. Just a keeper, just a keeper. Whew, barely hooked. It's your very unlucky day, dude. Yep, sorry. It's a mistake you won't live to regret, sadly. That storm is looking ominous, but man, I hate to leave. There we go. Are you a good one? I think you're a good one. Yep, you're a good one. There we go. All right. There he is. There he is. Keeper, keeper, definite keeper. There he is. It's just crazy. Could this be a double? I don't know. No, just a single, just a good one. Just a single. All right, I got rain popping up all around me, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video. I'm gonna head back to the boat launch with plenty fish. Got a ton to clean. I'm gonna be feeding my neighborhood. I came out here wondering if this would work, and obviously it does. I hit only 3 spots. The 3rd spot is just loaded with them. I think it'd be easy to go to other spots and find them as well. I know speckled trout, redfish, largemouth bass get all the glory here in South Louisiana. And believe me, I love to target those as well. But you're crazy if you don't come do this. I feel like I should have been on the side of the road sitting on a bucket. But sometimes it's fun just to fish that way. No brainer, throw it out, get bit, reel in a fish, take it off, throw out, get bit, reel in a fish. That's how it was today, just phenomenal. Can't wait to come do this again. I will definitely do this again. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the Marshman Masson channel on YouTube. If you got a buddy who you'd like to come do this with, share the video with him. And until next time, if we don't see you in the marsh, we'll see you right here on Marshman Masson.